taking on the CapeTech Hawks. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise and remove your hats to the flag of our national anthem. And now, first ball, with the CapeTech Hawks. Second ball, the Varsity number 2, Gymnasium. At field, a 6'1" junior number 32, Logan Veras. At ball, a 5'11" senior number 14, Edion Velez. At guard, a 5'9" junior number 5, T. Luckman. And at center, a 6'2" junior number 22, Lucas Redfeld. The Hawks are coached by Mr. Dan Loesch. At this time, put your hands together for the County Fire of Vineland! Vineland comes in tonight's contest with a record of 14-1, and here's the starting lineup. Starting at guard, a 5'9" senior, number 5, Eric Bailey. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 4, Aiden Flores. At center, a 6'4" senior, number 34, John DeVoe. At guard, the 5'11" senior, number 1, Tayshawn Jones. And at guard, a 6' senior, number 2, Tristan Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the NCAA contest as part of the CapeTech.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for joining us here on the Vineland Public Schools broadcast for today's contest between the CapeTech Hawks and your Vineland High School Fighting Clan. Today's contest being held at Edward T. Harvard Gymnasium on the Irv Gosman Court, and it's senior night. A very different look here from the Fighting Clan of Vineland. Starting 5 coming out tonight: Tayshawn Jones, as well as Christian Joins, Aiden Flores, Eric Bailey, as well as John DeVault. For the Hawks, number 2, Jeziel Moya, number 5, Teague Ludman, number 14, Edian Velez, number 22, Lucas Grenfell, and number 32, Logan Veras. As tip gets underway, and Vineland controls the tip right off the bat. It's going to be Flores handing it off to Jones. Heavy senior lineup, and when I say heavy, I mean all senior lineup, as Jones is going to drive. He's going to pump fake, he's going to kick it out to where Jones is waiting. Try to get a screen from DeVault, and they're going to reset here. All seniors for the starting 5 for Coach Wareham tonight against a Cape May Tech team that is 0-16 on the season. That's going to be a deep 3, no good. Rebounded by DeVault down low. He's going to try and kick it about up top, and the offense will reset. Flores with it, gets out to DeVault. He pump fake, kicks it to Joins. Joins for 3, knocks it down. First points of the night come in favor of the senior, Christian Joins. Now Ludman with it. He's going to pass it off down up court. Open look underneath. And they're going to call a foul on the bucket. It was Logan Veras getting his first touch of the game. He gets an and one right off the back. Looking to set up a 3-point play opportunity early on. Early foul here for the Fighting Clan. First one on Flores tonight as that free throw is missed. Rebounded, blocked away by DeVault. A different name, but the same story down low with DeVault blocking a shot. Kick to the corner, open look for Bailey. He knocks it down from the corner. Vineland 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. Now the Hawks in transition. Mid-range float up, no good. Rebounded by DeVault. And he's going to hand it off to Jones, and the offense is right back on the other end looking to keep this game rolling. Jones being guarded closely. It's swung over to Flores, who has Joins to his left. Bailey all the way to the far left. Joins is going to drive, skip between 2, put one up, left it short. DeVault trying to fight for the rebound, but it's brought in by Moya of the Hawks. As play is going to be stopped. This will be a first substitution. I believe it's a nosebleed. That's the first substitution for today. That's going to bring in, I believe, number 21, Chase Ogden for the Hawks. So Ludman inbounds right to Ogden as this Vineland team plays pressure early on. Already a turnover. DeVault's going to drive. He can take 2 steps, float one, and put it in. Vineland starting the scoring avalanche early. As a foul is going to be called on Jones. So 2 early fouls here for the Fighting Clan. 6:18 to go. Once again, senior night here at Vineland High School South. That's a pass in transition, turned over yet again, brought in by Bailey. He's going to drive, take on 2 defenders with the left, but he's going to get fouled. Love the thought here by Wareham to get all his seniors in a game that we want to say is a layup in basketball terms, but definitely one that Vineland can see winning with a senior lineup all the way around. So Bailey at the free throw line for the first time tonight. And he just missed the first one off the right side of the rim. Lawson, Johnson, and Thomas all getting a little bit of rest today, as well as Brown and Davis. Second free throw put up is good. So 1 for 2 from the free throw line goes Bailey. And that's another turnover. Jones is going to put it up and put it in. Oh my goodness. It's been turnover central for the Hawks, and yet another one. Jones goes all the way cross court, but it was picked off right in the middle of the air. What a play there by Moya. So now the Hawks trying to work on their side of the court. That's going to be a pump fake drive by Ogden. He's going to put one up, but a foul is going to be called on the floor, and the shot will not count. So the Hawks will be inbounding on the baseline close to the Vineland bench with 5:52 to go in an 11-2 ball game. 1 substitution for this Hawks team, none for Vineland yet. As Ogden has it now, he's looking to inbound down low. Tried to get it there, but couldn't. That's going to be brought in by Ludman. He's going to go to his right, kick it out to the corner yet again. Another drive, another layup, but way off the mark, and Vineland's going to get the rebound. That one missed by Veras yet again. So Jones with it now in transition. He's going to go to his right. He's going to fake spin, try and kick it out to the corner. Flores waiting. He pump fakes. He drives. He goes up. Almost fouled, but no foul called. Jones going to drive himself. Splits between 2. Put it up. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. It was Grenfell down low who passed it off to Ogden. Ludman now coming to the backcourt and trying to bring in this pass. He's going to try and go by Flores. He's going to hand it off on the high court to Moya. Now another look for Veras. He's going to swing it off. Hawks moving the ball around well. Good mid-range open look, and that's going to get knocked down by Ogden, who checked in for Velez, who went to the bench with a nosebleed. It's now an 11-4 ball game with 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Jones with it, passes it off to Joins. Swings all the way to Flores. He's going to shoot the deep three, and it's off to the right. But offensive rebound yet again by DeVault, and a foul's going to be on the floor. It's going to be on Veras. Pardon me, they're going to call this one on Vineland, so they're going to say offensive foul on DeVault, and that'll give the Hawks possession yet again. Pass down low, almost stolen away, but now in transition is Veras, guarded closely by Jones, and now it's going to be stolen away by Flores, and he's got nothing but an open lane and an easy bucket. Vineland with 13 now to Cape May's 4. Moya with it now, just trying to slow down the theoretical nosebleed as Jones is going to pick the pocket away from Moya. He's going to take on Moya, trying to hop between two, and took it right off the shoulder, does Moya. Now Veras with it, fakes the pass. He's going to go up, kick it down low, and it's no good, just in and out. But the possession will stay with the Hawks. It was a point-blank look for Locust Grenfell, and he just missed it. So now looking to inbound yet again. Moya has it, guarded closely by Flores. Pass down on Ludman. That's going to get stolen away by Flores yet again. It's a 3-on-1. Joins has it. He's going to put it up and put it in. Vineland now up by double digits, an 11-point ball game with 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Now Ogden with it, guarded closely by Jones. He's going to hand off to Moya, and Jones is going to stay back. Moya's going to drive, hand off to Veras. He's going to spin on Jones. He's going to kick it out to that corner yet again. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Had an open man to his left. Finally finds him open. Look for three. No good. Rebounded by Bailey, the older brother of Dominic Bailey, who's usually a starter for this Fighting Clan team. Eric Bailey, he's going to drive. Splits between two and puts it up. An easy layup. Pretty much walked himself to the rim there. 17 points already in this first quarter. Now trying to get that pass on the near side. A lot of fans crowding on the near side with Moya reeling it in. He's going to hand off to Ludman, who's now guarded by Joins near half court. He swung over yet again. Hawks trying to establish an offense here. That's going to be a drive put up, left way short and rebounded by DeVault. That was yet again Grenfell down low as DeVault's going to stop to tie his shoes here. Past half court, so it's a 4-on-5 for Violence. Joins, good move in transition, but it's going to be off of Joins right there. Now we're going to see our first substitutions of the night for both teams, or for Vineland, as that's going to bring in Jackson Serency into the game, as well as number 15, another senior for the Fighting Clan. Fortunately, we do not. I believe that's Landon Castillo. So now Ogden with it. He's going to go in transition. 2-on-1. Tried to find Ludman, but was way ahead of him. And Veras not too happy, saying, Ludman, keep going. It was a wide open look, but he just led the pass too far. So another turnover for the Hawks with 2:51 to go. So now Serency into the game, as well as Castillo, Flores, DeVault, and Jones still in the game. So Jones is going to drive. He catches two people, tries to kick it out. DeVault reels it in. He's going to step back, put up a three. Just left it short. Castillo with the rebound. He's going to try and reset for Flores now. Jackson Serency in the corner. Pocket almost picked there by the newly checked back in, I believe, Velez. So the nosebleed did seem to subside, but the points for the Fighting Clan still causing bleeding for the Hawks. So Jones with it. He's going to try and look in the corner. Has the ball at the top of the key. He's going to fight by Veras. Kick it right back out to Jones. Jones going to his right, trapped instantly. Took a couple steps. And they're going to call a travel there. Yeah, a couple extra steps there. Jones wondering where the foul was, but just on a couple steps. So now Velez will inbound for the Hawks. He has Ludman to his left, and that's who he's going to go to with Jones right on his hip. Veras passes it right back to Ludman, and Ludman's going to stop on a dime. Ogden's going to shoot a deep three and just rimming out for him. And another rebound there for Castillo. So now Vineland resetting the offense on their end of the floor. Jones kicks it out. Jackson Serency with it. He's going to go to his right. Try and get this offense rolling yet again. He's guarded by Ludman. Serency goes to his left. He passes it off to DeVault. He's trying to drive and kick out himself and hands it off to Jones. He's going to shoot a deep three. No good. Rebounded by DeVault yet again. He's going to drive. He's going to put one up with a foul. And that's going to tend him to the free throw line. So 1:40 to go here in this first quarter, 17-4, and DeVault heading to the free throw line. So far, this all-seniors lineup look actually showing to produce a lot of points. 17 already in this first. A little bit of a drought in the last couple minutes, but nonetheless, still up by 17-4. First free throw missed there by DeVault. And that was the first foul on the night for Varus. Vineland with 3 fouls, Cape May with 2, as DeVault knocks down the second free throw of 2, and Vineland hits that 18-point threshold. Ogden passes to Velez now. They do have numbers right behind to Ludman. It's a good passing transition. Ogden has it now, almost lost it. Still fighting to hold on to it. Almost a travel there, not sure how nothing was called. Ludman's gonna pump fake, he's gonna step to his left, put up a 3, and it's no good off the back rim. Velez with the rebound though. Now Moya with it, guarded closely by Jones. Ogden with it now, he's gonna hand it off to Ludman, trying to find Varus, and does so with DeVault guarding closely. Varus not too happy, but Don DeVault plays way too much, overplaying that one there. That sets up a one-on-one with Flores and Varus with a very big size difference. It's Ludman and Varus now on the same page. But now Varus with another opportunity to convert on a 3-point play to make this an 18-7 contest. He misses yet another free throw. Now they stay at that 6-point mark. Pass in transition to Sorrenti. He's going to go to his right. He's going to pump fake, kick it out. Open look for 3. It's good! Knockdown shot by Castillo. His first points of the night. Now another pass in transition. Veraz with it, trying to find Ogden, and does so. Vineland trying to move around and get set up on defense now. Velez guarded by Castillo. Swung over yet again. Veraz, he's going to go to his left. He's going to drive on DeVault. He's going to put one up, but it's going to be another foul there on DeVault. Veras is going to go to the free throw line yet again. 37.8 to go in this first quarter in a 21-6 ball game. Veras so far taking advantage of the charity stripe. Veras finally knocking down a free throw here and looking to convert on both. Nobody looking to check in from either side yet in this contest. As Veras goes 2 for 2 from the line, and now Vineland looking to go fast here with 35 seconds. Jones with it, kicks it over to Flores. Flores gets a good move on Ogden. He's gonna drive, he's gonna pull it off the glass and put it in. Good move there by Flores to get to the cup. So now Veras with a pass to Velez. He's gonna shoot a deep 3 off the backboard. And Vineland with the possession yet again with just over 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Now Jones looking to slow it down with 13. He's guarded closely by Moya. Jones is going to go to his right. He's going to drive. He's going to kick it out to that corner where Sorrenti's waiting. He's going to put up a 3 off the side of the backboard and rebounded by Ludman. He's going to try and pass in transition, but time will run out on this first quarter. 23-8 in favor of the senior starting Fighting Clan. Absolute domination on the defensive end of the floor, but also on offense, putting up 23 total points all the way around and creating over 7 turnovers alone in that first quarter. Cape May was able to get into the bonus near the end of that first quarter. Vineland has to be mindful of those fouls as this game progresses. Once again, we thank everybody for joining us here on the Vineland Public Schools broadcast. Once again, my name is Marcelino Head. I'm missing my fantastic counterpart, Kyle KB Bennett, tonight. Always excited to hear when he's with us. So sending love to our good friend KB today. Now we're going to see some of the starters of the Fighting Clan going into the second quarter. A lineup we usually see as the season goes on with James Lawson, Dominic Bailey, Tavion Davis, as well as Ricardo Johnson and Chris Thomas. So the seniors get the first, and the starters start off in the second in a 23-8 ball game. Starters remain the same for the Hawks as well. Ogden, Moya, as well as Velez. Grenfell checking back in as well as Ludman. So now Lawson with the ball. He's going to get this offense ready to go. He has Davis to his right. Thomas cutting across underneath on the backboard. That's picked away by Ludman, but it will stay with the Fighting Clan. Interested to see how much this team puts their foot on the gas with the starters out there now. Lawson just trying to find somebody open here, but Davis just going to kick it back to Lawson. Trying to get a one-on-one with Ludman. So screen set by Johnson. Lawson's going to step into a three, and he's just going to rim out. Rebounded by Davis. Kicks it out. Wide open for three is Bailey, and he knocks it down. Dominic Bailey, the three-point specialist for this Vineland team. Velez with it now, going to his right, has Ogden in the corner, was looking for him, but gets it back to Ludman, almost steps on that boundary line at half court. Moya passing back to Ogden, guarded closely by Chris Thomas. Grenfell with it, guarded now by Johnson. Velez to his left, guarded by Bailey as well. Ogden, he's going to shoot a deep three, leaves that one short, rebounded by Ricardo Johnson, and up to Lawson. Now Vineland back on the offensive. Lawson's going to drive, split two, go up against three, and get a foul called. Three-point play opportunity now for James Lawson, as the Fighting Clan are just running this one up. So the seniors got the party started on this one, and now the starters looking to finish it off early as Lawson misses a free throw, which is rare, but gets his own rebound. He kicks it out to Thomas, and it goes back to Lawson. He's guarded closely by Velez. He's trying to get some guys to move around. Velez steals it, but a foul's going to be on Lawson. So he was looking for someone to kind of move back to him. Velez playing solid defense there at almost half court. So it'll be Velez now inbounding with Moya in front of him and Ludman on the far left. Moya hands it off here to Grenfell. It looks like Varus is getting ready to check in for the Fighting Clan. So now Vineland yet again on the possession end of this offensive possession. Pass off to Thomas. He puts it up. He's going to fight for that rebound. Does Johnson. And a foul is going to be called on this Hawks team. So that's going to send Ricardo Johnson now to the line to shoot two as we get ready to see Tayshawn Jones check back in for the Fighting Clan, as well as Veras for the Hawks. So Johnson just missing the first free throw of two. And now Jones checks back in, sending Bailey to the bench. Second free throw from Ricardo Johnson, also no good. So some rare missed free throws from the starting guys. It's going to be past to Veras in transition. He's going to try and set up this offense. Velez back to Ludman with Davis there at the top. Trying to get the ball moving around does Grenfell. He's going to drive on Thomas. He's going to try to put one up, but a foul's going to be on the shot. Pardon me, on the floor. Looking to see who they called that one on. That's going to be Ricardo Johnson's first, team second of this second quarter. Both teams with 2 fouls in the second quarter already with 5:46 to go in a 20-point ball game. So it's Velez looking to inbound, tries to get it down low to Grenfell. He's trapped instantly, trying to find Ludman, but it was stolen away by Thomas. Now Vineland going in transition. Thomas going to drive, split, put a body on Grenfell, rebounded by Johnson, puts it up and left it short. So Grenfell with the rebound. Davis tried to fight it away. He almost jumped over top of Grenfell. So Moya with it, hands it off to Velez. He's going to drive. He's going to pump fake there. Ludman in the corner. He's going to step to his left, try and get it down low. Almost stolen away. Somehow taken out of there by Vera. Veras is going to drive yet again. He's going to put one up, and a foul is going to be called. But it's going to be an offensive foul, so Vineland will have possession. That's yet another foul there on Veras. I believe he may be in some early foul trouble. Second there on Veras. So now It'll be Jones bringing the ball up the floor. He has Lawson down low with Thomas. Lawson breaks off, was open for three, but Jones just missed him. Davis hands it off to Thomas, now over to Lawson, guarded by Ludman. Solid opportunity down low with Johnson. Look to see if they take advantage of that. Davis with it now, hands it off to Ricardo Johnson yet again. As Jones gets set up with Chris Thomas, Jones is going to drive. He's going to pump fake. Lawson now going to his left, pose behind his back. He's going to drive, kick one out, open look, and it's good. Chris Thomas in the corner with 3 to the dome. Another knockdown 3 for the Fighting Clan, up 31-8. 4:30 to go in this half as Lawson's fighting for it on Moya. He almost lost it. Moya putting a shoulder into Lawson, trying to find somebody open, and finds Grenfell down low. He almost has it stolen away, kicks it out, open look for Veras. He puts up the 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound down low, but Jones walks away with it. Now Vineland in transition. Jones going to drive. He's going to kick it out. Lawson's wide open in the corner. He's going to drive, skip between 2, kick it back out. Thomas yet again, no good. Rebounded by Velez. So now the Hawks resetting on offense with under 4 minutes to go, and almost lost there by Velez, and Veras brings it in, kicks it out to Velez somehow. Grenfell's going to drive. He has 2 guys there, kicks it to an open look for Moya, and it is no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Deep pass on the other end of the floor. Lawson's going to try and drive, tried to look for Thomas. Lawson takes it anyway, but a foul is going to be on Ludman as Ricardo Johnson dunks one down, but this one not going to count. 3rd foul for the Hawks here. That's going to send Lawson to the line. DeVault and the Bailey brothers awaiting to check in now for the Fighting Clan, as well as some fresh legs for the Hawks. Trying to understand what the conversation could be here. Wonder if the conversation, if the foul was on the shot or not, but Lawson was going up for a shot. Really not sure what's going on here. I mean, it's not something we're not used to say the least, on this broadcast. Really not understanding what happened here. Sounds like it could be a technical. I just have no clue. Let me pop an ear off. Trying to see what this conversation is even remotely in regards to. From my understanding, I believe a technical could have been called. Coach Wareham absolutely irate. He has no clue what the call's for. I mean, if it's free throws, it's free throws, but what are we doing? Wareham not too happy with what happened there, but nonetheless, the Hawks are going to be shooting technical free throws, and I don't know what for. So 3:41 in a 31-8 contest. We're going to try and look back and see where a technical could have been called. As Veras misses the first free throw. I believe the technical may have been because Johnson dunked the ball. Trying to see, I believe it was on Ricardo Johnson. It's his second, and it was for the dunk after the play. I guess a technical for delay of game. Nonetheless, Veras makes both free throws. I don't know. If KB was here, he'd be able to elaborate a whole lot more on how we feel on that one, but we'll keep it short for today's sake. Some new check-ins here for the Fighting Clan. DeVault as well as the Bailey brothers checking in now. And some new faces for the Hawks as well, as Ogden's going to put up a mid-range jumper. It's going to be no good, rebounded by Thomas. Tristan Blakesley checking in, as well as Cameron Moore for the Hawks. Moore now getting set a screen on by DeVault. Bailey with it, kicks it over to Thomas, who's going to work on Grenfell. He's going to take a step. Good move down low by Thomas. Way to find an opening to stay on the pivot foot underneath. A little over 3 minutes to go now in this first half. Moore with it now, guarded closely by Jones. Greenfell has it. He's going to kick it out to Veras, who's going to his left. Good pass down low, found Ogden. So now Cape May Tech over that double-digit mark with 11. Vineland up 33-11. Jones going to his left now, hands it off to Thomas. So Bailey with it now, passes off to his brother Dominic Bailey. Jones with it, going to his right, got a screen from DeVault, didn't use it. DeVault's gonna step into a three, just left it short and tried to chase it down. So now Cape May Tech going the other way, trying to add some scoring. Jones guarding Moore here. Moore gonna go to his left, he's gonna drive, he's gonna put up a floater. Way too strong there, and DeVault with the rebound. Now Jones with it. He's going to spin down low, kick it out to Dominic Bailey. He's going to do a spin of his own, step between two, put one high off the glass. Good move there by Bailey. Vineland showing a little bit of athleticism in the second quarter. 1:50 to go in this second half, or first half, pardon me. Ogden with it now. He's going to go to his left, kick it to Moore in the corner. He's going to pump fake and set up the offense yet again through Ogden at the top, finding Moore yet again with Jones on him. Moore to his left, pump fakes. Good pass down low, put up, and a foul's going to be called on DeVault. Grenfell once again going to head to the free throw line. DeVault trying to play a little aggressive defense. So that's the second on DeVault. So both centers with 2 fouls each. That free throw is missed by Grenfell. Now Jones will check in, as well as Flores, sending DeVault and Thomas to the bench. Grenfell misses the second free throw as well. Jones now trying to move the tempo in transition. He's going to pick a pass to his left and put it in. Another good finish from the guard tandem that is Jones and Bailey. So now Moore with it, trying to set this offense up yet again. Somehow it's not stolen away. Ogden brought it back in. Moore has an open look for three, and it's no good, just short. Grenfell with it. He's going to put one up off the glass. No good. It gets his own rebound. Veras has an open three, and way off the mark. That's an air ball by Veras. So now Davis is going to check back in for the Fighting Clan, as well as Ludman for the Hawks. This crowd letting Veras hear how he missed that one. With 1 minute to go now in this first half, Vineland up 37-11. Handoff here to Jones, guarded by Moore. Davis with it. Now over to Eric Bailey. Vineland looking to play real high today on that three-point line, not looking down low too often. Flores with it. He's going to pump fake. He's going to try and go to his right and reset up at the top. A lot of movement from this defense. Kick out. Jones open, look for three. Looks a little too strong and is. Davis fighting for the rebound, gets it, still fighting for it, thrown up in the air, and Flores walks away with it. Jones with a deep three. No good. Fighting for the rebound again is Davis, but it's going to be brought in by Blakesley. 20 seconds to go in this first half, and Veras now going downhill. Kicks it to Ludman. Another miscommunication between those two. Multiple turnovers from this Hawks team in each quarter of this first half, and levels we have not seen this year. And again, an 0-16 team, you expect a couple mistakes, just not as many as we've seen today. Jones with it now, gets a screen from Davis, and it's going to be a moving screen called on Davis with 2.5 to go. So just had to get one more call in before this first half ends. It'll be Veras inbounding now, as the Hawks look to get set and try and get something off here with 2 seconds. Veras inbounds, it finds Blakesley, it's turned over, and Jones reels it in. He's going to shoot it. Oh! What a shot from Jones! It was 3/4 of a way across the floor. He banked it in. Oh my goodness! A a massive shot from the senior to go into half and hit the 40-point mark for the Fighting Clan. My goodness, what a shot by Jones. I mean, that woke everybody up as we're going to get a good look at this replay. I mean, what a shot by Jones. It was a step past the three-point line on the entire other end of the floor. It was an absolute bomb. What a way to go into halftime with a bang. Your Vineland High School Fighting Clan up big 40-11 to the CapeTech Hawks. Once again, we thank you for joining us on the Vineland Public Schools broadcast. We'll be right back after this halftime intermission.
Another national applause for the cheerleaders for cheering on.
That's just how I feel. Nah, $8 mic, say that you gave with. That's just how I feel. Nah, $8 mic, just make that lane switch. That's just how I feel. Nah, $8 mic, turn to $1 million, then we all rich. That's just how I feel.
The last one not to get the stove. Won't wait, top one out the bucket head. Won't wait, hit the streets and we break the code. Won't wait, hit the brakes when they on patrol. Won't wait, be the last one not
lock up in them projects where them pick your pockets. Santa Claus don't miss them stockings. Liquor spilling, just popping, get soda, y'all are whipping. Ain't no turkey on Thanksgiving. My homeboy just domed it. I just hope the Lord forgive him. Pots with residue. Every day I'm hustling. What else is a thug to do when you eat cheese from the government? Gotta provide for my daughter and them. Get the up on my way. Got that drum and I got them bands just like a parade. Drop that work up in the bushes. Hope them boys don't see my stash. If they do, tell the truth. This the last time you might see my from the gardens where the grass ain't cut. Them serpents lurking blood. Selling, but it's all good. Broken promises, still you're watching. Tell you what time it is. Take your chase and tell you to kick it where the falaka is. In the streets with they under my dungarees. Dreams of me getting shaded under a money tree.
Holly Berry or Hallelujah. Think it wasn't, tell me what you do. Everybody don't respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever.
And I've been hustling all day, this away, through canals and alleyways. Just the streets is the perfect place for shading.
Be the last one not to get stole. I wanna fucking head. Hit the streets and we break the code. Hit the brakes when they on patrol. Be the last one not to get stole. I wanna fucking head. Hit the streets and we break the code. Brakes when they on patrol.
Second half about to start. Second half about to start.
And we welcome you back here to Edward T. Harvard Gymnasium and the Irv Gosman Court for tonight's matchup featuring the CapeTech Hawks and your Vineland High School Fighting Clan. Once again, my name is Marcelino Ojeda calling tonight's action. If you weren't able to see the first half, you missed an absolute storm, a snowstorm worth, if you don't mind me bringing up any snowstorms. 40 points for the Fighting Clan in the first half alone, capped off by a 3/4 of the court, almost full court shot from Tayshawn Jones. So now the Hawks are going to start this second half with possession. It'll be that same starting five with Moya, Ludman, as well as Velez, Grenfell, and Veras. And that's who has the ball now. Fighting Clan going a similar look from this first half as well, with Joins, Flores, as well as the older Bailey, DeVault, as that mid-range jumper is knocked down by Moya, and Jones. Don't want to disrespect our good friend Eric Bailey, also a fan of the broadcast. Everyone's done their part in today's game. It's been fun to watch all the seniors get a hand in the pot for today's scoring. As Bailey with it now, he's going to step back and try and set up. He's going to have Jones on a drive. Kick to DeVault. Good look there and fantastic passing. All started with that first look from Bailey. Jones found DeVault down low. As a foul is going to be called here on Flores, the senior. Once again, all 5 on the floor for the Fighting Clan right now. Seniors on senior night. Had a very nice pregame ceremony for all the seniors, hosted by Coach Wareham. So now Ludman with it, did not see Flores behind him and was 1 second away from having it picked from behind as well. He's going to be guarded closely by Eric Bailey. He has Velez on the right side but nods him off. And now he looks over to him. As Velez drives, he's going to kick it out. Open look from Ogden is no good, way off the mark. So now Flores with it, now joins in DeVault in a 2-on-1 situation. Joins takes it himself and finishes at the cup. Another strong finish from the senior Joins. So now Moya with it, guarded by Jones, has a screen from Velez. Somehow not a moving screen. Nonetheless, the possession stays. Well, was going to stay with the Hawks. Joins with yet another turnover, steal, and finishes at the hole. Absolute bonanza of turnovers from this Hawks team in a way I've never before seen, as that's picked away again by Joins. Now he's going to go to his right. He's going to drive, skip between two, pass off to the vault, pump fake, then a foul on Veras down low. I mean, it's hard to find a possession where the Hawks haven't turned the ball over. I mean, yes, they have the 13 points, but it's been very consistent with why Vineland has 46 points. I can only imagine half of them going in favor of turnovers. So now DeVault at the line to shoot 2 free throws. 2 fouls on Veras as well, and he knocks down the first free throw, does DeVault. So Vineland, a couple games this year, not able to get over the 50-point mark in an entire game. They had a 2-game stretch where I believe it was 49 and 44. Tonight already on the cusp of 50 with 6:17 to go in the third quarter. Ludman with it now for the Hawks, and Jones is going to meet him at half court as Jones tried to pick off another pass to Ogden. Handoff now to Velez. He's going to his left looking for a pass, and now Moya trying to set everybody up. Veras with at the top of the key. He's going to drive to his right, try and split 2. Good defense by DeVault, but a foul's going to be called. And DeVault's hands were up. Didn't really swipe down or anything like that. Nonetheless, Veras going to the line yet again. I do believe that's the 3rd foul on DeVault and is second team foul for Vineland in the second half. So that's going to bring on Tavion Davis, another senior. And Veras misses another free throw. Now Davis checking in for actually Eric Bailey. So DeVault's going to stay in the game with the 3 fouls. Second free throw from Veras is good and knocked down. So now DeVault inbounding to Jones, looking to get the offense at that 50-point mark. Jones is going to drive to his left, split between almost 3 defenders, and a foul's going to be called on that shot. It's going to be on Moya. So yet another foul there for this Hawks team, and this is a game where the fouls haven't really come in a shy way. Actually, that foul's on Ludman. That's his 3rd. First free throw put up and no good. And now, since this game is in a sizable lead, it'll be a running clock from here on out. So now breaking underneath the 4:30 mark in a 48-14 contest. Jones knocks down the free throw. So now Vineland just 1 point away. Grenfell with it, hands it back off to Ogden. As the similar five stay on the floor for both teams. Mid-range jumper from Ogden is good. Put one over Jones in transition. So now Vineland back on the offensive end of the floor, now coming from right to left. Joins goes. He almost has his pocket picked by Velez and does. Velez trying to find somebody. Splits in between two. Fighting for it is DeVault and Veras. Still nothing called. And it's going to be a jump ball between Veras and DeVault. I'm surprised the Hawks didn't think about a timeout. But possession will stay with the Fighting Clan because the arrow was in their direction on that jump ball scenario. So now Jones with the inbounds pass, setting everything up. He has DeVault setting up a screen. Jones is going to cut right through it, kick it out, open look for Joins, and a foul is going to be called on the three-point shot on Velez. So now that's going to be 3 free throws for Joins. Looking to see who the foul was called on this time, and it's going to be called on Velez. That's his second, and the team third. First free throw from Joins is good. So now 2:50 and going. Once again, a running clock because of this point differential. As Vineland once again breaks the 50-point mark. Now we're going to see Jackson Cerency check in. So now a smaller lineup for the Fighting Clan. Cerency, another senior, whose brother actually coached Cumberland Regional's JV team, Jerry Cerency. Actually played pro ball overseas. Good pass there down low from Velez, but couldn't find it. Does Greenwell. That mid-range jumper rolls all the way down. And now Vineland back on offense. Cerency trailing Joins, who spins down low, splits two. It was going to be a tough bucket, but it's going to go with the Hawks. And now another substitution as Castillo checks in now for Jones. So now Velez inbounds to Ogden with Moya going to his left, Veras on the far right side. And Greenfeld down low as Veras just drives, puts one up. No foul called, puts up another on his own rebound and puts it in. So now CapeTech at the 20-point mark. Cerency with it now in transition. Steps into a deep three and left it way short. Davis tried to fight for it, but threw it right into Veras. So now Moya with it. He's going to try and split two. Has Velez open in the corner. Open look from Veras. He's going to pass up on it. He's going to drive, put one up. Scoop layup is good. Kiss that one off the glass from left to right. Veras, the leading scorer for this Hawks team so far. 1:05 to go now in this third quarter. Castillo passes off to Cerency, who gets a screen from Davis. Cerency drives, kicks it back out, split it in between Castillo as well as Joins. Castillo tried to drive, but it's going to be off of a Hawk and stay in favor of the Fighting Clan. And as we wait for this inbound, we could see this clock run out with 40 seconds and counting on this third quarter. So it'll be Joins inbounding, looking down low, kicks it out to Cerency, who goes to his left, guarded closely by Moya. Cerency's going to drive. He's going to put one up off the glass, but no good. Rebounded by Velez. 25 seconds to go in this third quarter. Velez with it now. He's going to go to his right. He's going to try and pump fake. Gets Cerency in the air. Pass down low, but tipped away by Joins yet again. Open look for Ogden in the corner is no good. But offensive rebound there for Voya. Ogden somehow gets it back. Mid-range jumper left it short. Fighting for it was Flores. Another pass down low to Greenfell. He loses it. Everyone just throwing the ball around at this point. Velez kicks it to the corner. Moya's going to drive, kick it out yet again. Veras pump fakes, and he's going to waste all the time that there was left in that third quarter. So the ball moved around just about to everybody on this Hawks team, but could not come away with a shot before the time ran out on that third quarter. So now going into the fourth, a 51-22 contest. Cape May with a much better quarter there, but nonetheless looking at a sizable margin, down by 29 points. So I'm not sure if we'll be seeing the normal starters for the Fighting Clan as this game goes on just because of this scoring difference. But nonetheless, got to shout out all the seniors who balled out so far, and we'll give them all by name with this brief intermission. So Tayshawn Jones, who's also a senior this year, as well as Christian Joins, Aiden Flores, as well as Eric Bailey, Chris Thomas, Landon Castillo, Tavion Davis, John DeVault, and Jackson Sorensi. All the seniors for tonight's senior night who were recognized earlier in the evening. So now the Hawks break the huddle first with, once again, that similar lineup with Ogden, as well as Ludman, Moya, Veras, and Greenfell. Vineland really taking a lot of time in their huddle here, and we saw that, bite them on the behind in the last game where they had a violation called on them. Nonetheless, now we are going to see the starting five, including Matt Barufi for the Fighting Clan. So it'll be Lawson, Barufi, Bailey, Dominic Bailey, as well as Ricardo Johnson and Chris Thomas. So Ludman with it passes it off to Ogden. He's going to tape a crazy deep three. Not sure what the plan was there, but I like the idea. Why not? Running clock, just put up whatever you can at this point. So now Lawson with it with Bailey to his left, brings the ball up the floor, and he's going to hand it off to Bailey. Thomas now, Veras over to Barufi. Lawson, deep pass, looked for Bailey and got it to him. He threw an alley-oop from about 10 feet past the three-point line and found Bailey pretty cleanly. As Veras is going to drive, he's going to put one up, and it's going to be a travel called on Veras. Another turnover for the Hawks. Almost looks like Vineland just kind of wants to see if somebody can dunk before the end of today's game. Just trying to have as much fun as possible. So Bailey with it now. Lawson, he's going to pump fake. He's going to kick it out to Thomas, who has Barufi to his right. Now Bailey setting everything up on the top. Over to Lawson, who's on the Irv Gosman Court logo. Trying to get a screen from Johnson, waves it off. Goes to his right now. Ludman put an elbow into him. Open look for Bailey. He passes up, step back three. Just off the back rim, fighting for the rebound. Johnson gets it. He's going to drive. He's going to put one up and in. Offensive rebound turning into points yet again for Johnson as he smiles all the way down the court. Ogden with it. He's going to shoot another deep three. No good. Rebounded by Thomas. Vineland now just slowly going into this possession as Lawson just looks to be pass first on this possession. Guarded by Ludman. He has Barufi to his left as Johnson comes up, and that's who he hands it off to. Barufi trying to find somebody down low. Looks for Lawson. He's going to go to his left. Good move on Ludman. He's going to drive, pass down low, try to find Johnson, does so, and a foul's going to be called down low on Greenfell. Vineland just moving the ball around and wasting as much time as possible, but still finding shot opportunities. So now Ricardo Johnson at the free throw line yet again, and he's going to knock down the first free throw. Second free throw good as Johnson gets a good chuckle from the crowd. Ludman with it now going to his left, threw it right into the chest of Moya as Javian Brown looks like he's going to be checking in for the first time tonight for the Fighting Clans. That's picked away by Bailey. He's going to walk with Lawson, and he's going to knock it down! Strong finish from Bailey. Lawson jumped right behind him, and that's the first dunk we've seen on the broadcast from Dominic Bailey. All things Fighting Clan as this game continues, as Barufi's going to foul Greenfell down low. So we're going to look back here to Bailey and Lawson. Lawson was right on his tail. It's almost as if they dunked it together. Strong finish there from Dominic Bailey. So now Ricardo Johnson's going to head to the bench for Javion Brown as Greenfell and Moya head to the bench for Moore. as well as Blakesley. So now Ogden with it. He's going to kick it out. Veras has an open look for three, and he's going to knock that down. So now Barufi hands it off to Bailey. Lawson to his left, Brown on the far right side, and Chris Thomas in the corner to the left. Looking for a screen, does Lawson. He's going to step into a deep three. It's going to be off to the left, rebounded by Barufi, and he's going to get fouled down low. So now Vineland will be looking to inbound as we're going to see what I believe is Castillo and Cerenci checking in for the Fighting Clan. Lawson with it now, looks more past half court as Bailey has it in the corner, tried to find Lawson yet again down low. Lawson's going to pump fake a three. He's going to step through two. Pass to Javian Brown who cuts. Pass down low yet again to Barufi. He put it up and is fouled. So now we're going to see Barufi at the free throw line. It'll be Matt Barufi's first points of the night if he can knock these down. His first free throw just misses off the front of the rim as Cerenci, Castillo, as well as Eric Berry are going to check in for the Fighting Clan. That'll send Lawson as well as Dominic Bailey to the bench. It'll be Thomas following them. Second free throw from Barufi is no good, so that'll keep Eric Bailey on the bench and Chris Thomas in the game. Moore with it now for the Hawks, guarded closely by Cerenci, who tried to pick his pocket, almost had it. Fighting for it is Cerenci, and now he has an opportunity one-on-one with Ogden. Cerenci takes it up, and he puts it off the glass and in. Good finish there by Cerenci to get a steal and a bucket. Now Velez will bring it up the floor as Cerenci's playing a lot more aggressive. He's going to get a foul called him this go around. So that'll be Eric Bailey checking into the game. And that'll send Matt Barufi to the bench. It'll be Velez inbounding. He has more to his left, and that's who he hands it off to. Cerenci playing close defense yet again. Hand off to Blakesley. Almost stolen away by Brown. Velez drives, had an open look, but didn't take it. Vera now has an even more open look and knocks down the corner three. 1:40 to go here in this contest. Cerenci brings the ball up the floor, guarded by Moore, puts a good move on him. He's going to drive, going between two, but a foul is going to be called on the shot. It's a good move there by Cerenci to split a couple defenders, but just too strong after being fouled. First free throw from Cerenci is good. So now just a quick look ahead to what the Fighting Clan will be looking for after this game. They will be improving to 15-1 as that free throw is missed. Next matchup will be against Hamilton, which is their only loss on the season, and the game will be at Hamilton. So definitely one to look out for as the season progresses, especially preparing for playoff time. That game has major playoff implications. Vineland will be on the road for their next 4 games. Be Hamilton, Buna, Holy Spirit again, as well as Clearview before they head back home to face the Bridgeton Bulldogs here on the Vineland Public Schools broadcast. That's going to be stolen away by a Hawk. And now Ogden in transition for Cape May Tech. Puts a spin on Cerenci and a mid-range jumper, and it's good. So 30 seconds now and counting on this senior night game. Good pass down low from Cerenci, found Thomas. 64 points for the Fighting Clan to the Cape May Tech 30. That's going to be a long three there from Cape May, and it's going to be knocked down. That's George Abraham who's getting his first minutes of the game as Cerenci steps into a three off the mark to the right. 2 seconds to go, and just like that, a deep three from Ogden is no good, and the Vineland High School Fighting Clan improved to a 15-1 record as Cape May Tech falls to 0-17 on the season. A solid senior night punctuation to how this contest went. Everyone had a hand in the pot on tonight's scoring. Once again, your Vineland High School Fighting Clan flying high. This winning record just doesn't seem to end. Ever since that Hamilton loss, it has just been win after win. And now 64 points being their fourth highest amount of points they've scored since that loss to Hamilton. So again, the Cape May Tech Hawks, try saying that 10 times fast, falling to 0-17 for the first time in their school's history. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, that just about does it here on senior night at Edward T. Harvard Gymnasium. Once again, your Fighting Clan walk away with a 64-33 victory. Again, my name is Marcelino Ojeda with all our amazing student worker partners, as well as our amazing producer, Doug Diola. We thank you for joining us here on the Vineland Public Schools broadcast. And as always, let's go Fighting Clan.